So we got some updates to the panel for the channel. And there's 2 new characters announced, so that's kind of epic. But we'll look at this soon. There's new content on the website, and this is Byakuya's. About Byakuya, this is new. So, Byakuya is the heir to a massive financial conglomerate. In short, he's rich. He will not listen to anyone that isn't discussing business, and will not care about anyone besides himself, either. He is also the host of the panel for the channel tournament. He's also very mean. Yes, Byakuya is very mean. He's like, superb, I'm fishing. But, you know, that's kind of interesting. But then also there's things of Byakuya has thoughts of people. So, here we are. So, here's on Big Chungus. So, thoughts on Big Chungus. He's a bit repulsive, I'll say that. I don't think we can get along, but it's not like it's not like I get along with many people in the first place. He seems to be a popular pick, though, so I guess I'll give it some time. 2 new characters here. KG Shinogi. I don't have any complaints at the moment. Something seems off about him, though. I don't think I would go alone somewhere with him without one of my personal bodyguards with me. Thoughts on Beat? I can't stand him and his repulsive music. Even thinking about it makes me want to vomit. As long as he doesn't get in my way, then we won't have a problem. The problem is that he's getting in my way, so we do have a problem. I'm just glad there isn't more of his gang in this tournament. So, this is kind of interesting on the Big Chungus. Obviously, from the interview we read last time, that's where Byakuya is getting this from with Big Chungus, because Big Chungus started going mentally insane during the interview, so that was interesting to see. On KG Shinogi, I don't know who KG Shinogi is, honestly, so this is a mystery for me. But he seems like an interesting character to me. And I'm actually excited to see where this will go with him, and if he'll actually just murder someone, which would be hilarious. So thoughts on Beat. With this one, I don't know who Beat is also. But, now we know that Byakuya Tagami does not like pop music. Not necessarily pop music, but what Beat listens to, I assume since his name is Beat, it's probably like Skrill. It's like you know, that stuff. So that's kind of interesting that Byakuya Tagami doesn't like that, and that Beat is in his way. I don't necessarily know how he's in his way, but he's in his way. We'll probably see that in the interview that we are going to read here soon, after we check some lore on Big Chungus. So here's some new stuff on Big Chungus. So this is about Big Chungus. Big Chungus is what some would call a fat Bugs Bunny. Don't call him Fat Bugs Bunny. I swear I will murder you. It's not a Fat Bugs Bunny. It's Big Chungus. That's not what he is. But those are the people who don't get it. Big Chungus is a mythical being who invented comedy. Nobody will ever laugh at Big Chungus for the last time. Big Chungus will survive throughout the universe. And I think this is implying when Big Chungus loses, he might explode and implode, and he will become Ginormous Chungus, and something might happen horrible. And it's very scary, and I'm very scared. KG Shinogi. KG Shinogi is a detective who has had to go through some scary events. He's seen some things, many things. Nobody knows what he's been through, but he seems friendly enough. So, you know, KG Shinogi, detective guy from Your Turn to Die. So kind of interesting. So his introduction, hey, it's your friendly policeman here, KG Shinogi. I hope I can get along with the rest of the contestants here. I mean, I would prefer to win, but I'm just here to have a good time. So this is kind of one of those guys that like acts nice, and it acts like he's not competitive, but I'm pretty sure he's like going to be really, really competitive with stuff. Just with this whole tournament happening, and I think it's going to be quite interesting to see when he's just going to go actually mega mode and go Rah! And like start crying and crapping his pants and pissing and cooming everywhere. So it's going to be really interesting. And then we also have the interview between him and Byakuya Tagami, and here how it goes. Byakuya says, "Hello, KG Shinogi." "Howdy. I'd like to ask you some questions, if that's alright." "Okie dokie. Ask away. First of all, why did you decide to join the PFTC tournament? Well, 1, because I was invited, and 2, because I'm getting kind of tired in being in a death game. Wanted to spice it up a little, you know? Sure, I guess that'll do. Huh? Alright, next question. What made you want to become a detective? That's a good one. Well, your friendly policeman here happened to have a friend who was a cop. So, I followed suit. It gets a little more dark from here. I don't know. It'll be allowed to air. Byakuya says. Then, on to the next question. Okie dokie. In your files, we found something about a girl named Sarah Chinudun. I butchered that. What are your relations with her? Huh. It's that time already? Sorry, I got stuff to do. So I'll be going now. Thanks for the interview. Byakuya. Hey, wait, we're not done here. Byakuya was too late. Keiji had already left. So that's kind of interesting. So this girl's obviously important to Keiji. So yeah, that's kind of interesting. And looking at this, I'm happy to say that Keiji looks like he'll have some in-depth stuff, and he might have anger issues, and he just kind of leaves the room because he just doesn't want to deal with it at all. And so that's something interesting to me. But other than that, I don't really know who Keiji is, so I think it's just going to be a question mark for me with a lot of stuff. Beat is in a rollerblading gang. So this is kind of a typo from Kratz 8K, unless he's going to add more people from that game, which would be interesting. But, you know, it's just a small typo probably, but I'm like, Kratz 8K is the ultimate Kratz 8K, so he should be perfect at everything, so it kind of makes me a little sad that he didn't do this perfectly. I can't believe it. He tags city streets with his crews. Graffiti in broad daylight, he's always on the run from the cops. But most of all, he enjoys listening to funky fresh beats made by his favorite artist, Hideki Naguami. Does he have what it takes to rise above all other competitors and take the crown? And the channel? Okay. So, analysis. Crown. Burger King. Maybe Burger King can be coming into this from Sneak King the game. Since this has to be characters from video games, I'm pretty sure Sneak King the game. But again, I could be wrong because Big Chungus is in this, but that's fine, whatever. It just has to be like game related or meme related. That's probably what the rules are. Nothing from like a stupid movie like Jack from the Titanic. So his introduction. Hey, I'm Beat. I'd say I'm a pretty chill guy. You seem pretty cool yourself. Can you rollerblade? You should join us if you can. It's all for fun, yeah? Tell you what. If I win this tournament, you join the gang. That's fair? Yeah? Okay, it's a deal. See you then. Okay, this guy's kind of like a little energetic, so that's kind of cool, I guess. He's kind of, you know, kind of like that. So that's kind of cool. But I don't know who B is also, or his gang. So it's a mystery for me, but let's look at the introduction. Byakuya says, I'm going to ask you a few questions. I think Byakuya is going to say this like every single freaking time, so that's kind of interesting. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, fine. First question. What made you come to this tournament? Beat says, that's easy, bro. It looked fun. Also, I needed the money. How many people think there's a cash prize? There's not? Of course there's not. Why do you even think there was a cash prize? It's not listed anywhere in the description of the tournament! I don't know. I guess I just kind of assumed there would be. You idiot. Why did you even think that? I don't know, man. Most of these things usually have a cash prize, you know? Your reasoning is even worse than some pikey-haired freak I know. Never mind. Anyway, wait. What the heck? Why is there a cat in the studio? You're right. This is a cute cat. I think I'll take it. No, you imbecile. You can't do that. Wait. Where are you going? What are you doing? Get back here. Beat then left the studio with a new pet cat in his hands. Kind of interesting. No interview. Beat just kind of went yeet and just kind of left. So that's kind of interesting. A cat, that could be another character, but I'm not sure. We could get like Katniss, or we could just literally get a furry, maybe. I'm not sure. Maybe like one of those people like from the book, like forming that one thing, animal transform book. I can't remember. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a character. Cat. There's no cat girls in any of the Danganronpa games. Hmm. Cat. It could be Lynx from Fortnite. Who knows? Huh. But that's very interesting. This might be a clue. We will see what it is, though. Very excited for these new characters, and I'm happy about this. Also, to add on, Beat and Keiji probably are gonna like clash heads a little bit, because Keiji is a detective, a police officer, which is kind of interesting, and Beat is kind of a guy that goes around doing graffiti. So that's kind of going to be an interesting predicament, and I'm excited to see how that will play out between those two. But that's for all for this episode of the Kratz 8K PFTC Panel for the Channel, episode 2. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.